respected coordinator Dr. Daneshwari ma'am, respected state convener Professor Shrikant Chittargi sir, principals, faculty, research scholars, delegates, and students. Global Sanskrit Forum, Delhi, Karnataka Prant, in collaboration with IQAC of Kanakadasa Shikshan Samiti's Krantivira Sangoli Rayana College of Education, affiliated to RC University, Belagavi, Karnataka State, are now organizing a national webinar on the topic Human Values and Professional Ethics of Teachers in the Perspective of NEP 2020. I, Dr. Sushma Narasgowda, welcome you all to this webinar, and I kindly request the delegates to kindly mute your audio. Nothing can equate the Mangalacharana, the auspicious introduction and beginning of an event. So I now request Ms. Piyusha P. Nayak from Maharashtra to present the Mangalacharana. Over to you, ma'am.
नमो नमः सर्वेभ्यो. मम ध्वनि श्रूयते वा? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, audible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
सर्वेभ्यो गुरुजनेभ्यो नमो नमः. कार्यक्रमस्य आरम्भः अहं मङ्गलाचरणेन करोमि.
Thank you, ma'am.
ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः, भद्रं पश्यमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः, स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टं मांसस्तनुभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः. ॐ स्वस्ति नः इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवः, स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः, स्वस्ति नः तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमि, स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु. ॐ तन्मावतु तद्वक्तारम् अवतु, अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. ॐ वाङ् मे मनसि प्रतिष्ठिता, मनो मे वाचि प्रतिष्ठितम्. आविराविर्म एधि वेदस्य म आणीस्थः, श्रुतं मे मा प्रहासिः. अनेन आधितेन अहोरात्रान् सन्दधामि, ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि. तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारम् अवतु, अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्, अवतु वक्तारम्. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. नमस्ते शारदे देवी काश्मीरपुरवासिनी, त्वामयि प्रार्थयते नित्यं, विद्यादानं च देहि मे. तव करकमलस्तां स्फाटिकीम् अक्षमालां, नखकिरणविभिन्नां दाडिमी बीजबुद्ध्यां, प्रतिकलमनुकर्षण्येन कीरो निषिद्धः. स भवतु मम भूत्ये वाणिते मन्दहासः. वागार्थाविव सम्पृक्तो वागार्थ प्रतिपत्तये, जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरो. जगतः पितरो वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरो. धन्यवाद.
Madam.
Thank you, ma'am. After invoking the blessings from the Supreme Power, I now request our student Vijeta Bedwal to sing the prayer song. Vijeta, are you there? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, carry on.
ನಂದನಂದನ ನೀನು ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ, ನನ್ನ ಬಂಧುವೇ ನೀನು ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ. ನಂದನಂದನ ನನ್ನ ಬಂಧುವೇ ನೀನು ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ. ಬೇಡಿದೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಆಸರೆಯ, ಆಲಿಸು ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ಈ ಮೊರೆಯ. ಹನುಮನ ಉಸಿರಲಿ ನೀನೇನೆ ನಿಜ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ, ನಿನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಹನುಮಾನ ಕೃಷ್ಣ. ಶ್ರೀರಾಮನವತಾರ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನನ್ನ ಬಂಧುವೇ ನೀನು ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಹರೇ ರಾಮ ಹರೇ ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಹರೇ ಹರೇ ರಾಮ ಹರೇ ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಹರೇ ರಾಮ ಹರೇ ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಹರೇ ಹರೇ ರಾಮ ಹರೇ ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕರೆದಾಗ ಎದುರಿಗೆ ಬರುವೆ ಬಯಸೋ ರಾಮನ ಸಲಿ ಇರುವೆ ವರ ನೀಡೋ ಪುರುಷೋತ್ತಮ ಕೃಷ್ಣ 16,000 ಮಡದಿ ಕೇಳುವೆ ನೀ ಮನೆ ಮನೆ ಬರದಿ ನನಗೊಂದು ಇದೆ ಭಿನ್ನ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಬಾರು ಬಾರು ವೇಣುನಾದ ಸ್ವರಗಳ ಹರಿಸೋ ಪ್ರಾಣದೇವಾಂಜನೇಯ ಬಯಕೆಯ ತಿಳಿಸೋ ಹನುಮನ ಉಸಿರಲಿ ನೀನೇನೆ ನಿಜ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನಿನ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಹನುಮಾನ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮನವತಾರ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನಂದನಂದನ ನೀನು ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನನ್ನ ಬಂಧುವೇ ನೀನು ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನಂದನಂದನ ನೀನು ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನನ್ನ ಬಂಧುವೇ ನೀನು ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you, Vijeta. It truly is an honor to provide a glimpse of our college. Krantivira Sangoli Raina College of Education runs under Kanakadasa Shikshana Samiti, Gadag, founded in the year 1965 with the noble purpose of spreading education in the northern part of Karnataka. Within a span of 57 years, today it has grown up to a great strength under the dynamic leadership of the founder president, Dr. B.F. Dandin, and more than 68 educational institutions are running successfully in the northern part of Karnataka. Dr. B.F. Dandin is the founder and president of Kanakadasa Shikshana Samiti, Gadag. He is a proud recipient of the prestigious honorary doctorate from Karnataka University, Dharwad in 2011, Karnataka Rajyotsav Award by Government of Karnataka, Seva Ratna Award, Kavi Chamraj National Award, and many more in recognition of his dedication to the cause of education. Shri Ravi B. Dandin sir is a young and energetic secretary of Kanakadasa Shikshana Samiti, Gadag. Apart from being an engineer, he is actively involved in educational, social, and political activities. A dynamic leader, good administrator, and also a film producer. At present, he is the state BJP OBC Morcha secretary. Krantivira Sangoli Raina College of Education, bearing the name of the great revolutionary saint Sangoli Raina, was established by Kanakadasa Shikshana Samiti, Gadag in the year 1982. The college is affiliated to Rani Channamma University, Butramatti, Belagavi. It is included under Section 2F and 12B of the UGC Act 1956 in the year 2003. From 19th May 2009, it is included in the government grantee aid. It is an NAC accredited college with B+. The college has successfully completed 40 years and more than 4,000 trained graduates have successfully come out of the college and are serving at different capacities all over the country. The college bears a proud record of securing university ranks year after year. A historic record is set by the students of 2018-19 batch, wherein 9 out of 10 ranks were bagged by our college, including the first rank. On behalf of Global Sanskrit Forum, Karnataka Prant, and Krantivira Sangoli Raina College of Education, I extend a very warm welcome to our today's guest of honor, Dr. Rajesh Kumar Mishra sir. I cordially welcome our chief guest, Shri Rabindranath B. Dandin sir, Kanakadasa Shikshana Samiti secretary, to this webinar. I extend a warm welcome to the resource person, Dr. B. Divakar sir. I extend a cordial welcome to our patron, Dr. B.G. Dharwad, principal of the college. I also extend a warm welcome to Dr. Daneshwari, the coordinator for Global Sanskrit Forum, Karnataka Prant. I extend a very warm welcome to Professor Shrikant Chittargi sir, the state convener, GSF. On behalf of the Global Sanskrit Forum and KSR College of Education, I extend a very warm welcome to all the principals, faculty, research scholars, and student delegates who are attending this national webinar. Welcome, one and all. Our guest of honor, Dr. Rajesh Kumar Mishra sir, is a repository of knowledge. We are all eager to hear his words of wisdom. Now, I would like to request Dr. N.E. Puchari sir to kindly introduce the guest of honor. Puchari sir?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Listening?
Yes, sir. Yes, clear. Carry on, sir.
I am profoundly delighted to take an opportunity to introduce guest of honor for today's function. So guest of honor of today's function, Dr. Rajesh Kumar Mishra. Sir is working as a assistant professor in Department of Sanskrit, Nava Nalanda, Mahavihara, Ministry of Culture, Nalanda. Sir has dynamic academic qualification. Sir has passed MA from University of Delhi, MPhil from University of Delhi, PhD from University of Delhi. Not only this one, Sir has passed prestigious UGC NET JRF conducted by UGC in the year December 2010. Sir has lot of teaching experience. Sir worked as ad hoc teacher in Maithrani College, University of Delhi in the year 2014 and 15. Sir worked as a visiting fellow in School of Open Learning, University of Delhi in the year May and June 2019. Sir has participated and worked with so many roles in so many international webinars and workshops. It is very it takes a lot to tell about Sir role in international webinars and workshops. So in brief, I am concluding Sir's role in international webinar and workshop. Sir worked as a convener in international webinar and workshop, coordinator in so many international webinar and workshop, coordinator in so many international webinars and workshop, and these international webinars and workshops are focusing on Corona, yoga, Sanskrit, and so on, conducted by so many reputed government departments, so many government like Rashtriya Sanskrit Manch, etc., etc. And these are all latest and genuine topics on which Sir has worked as convener, co-convener, coordinator, and etc., etc. Not only this one, Sir has also presented so many international seminars and on so many topics. Sir has also participated in so many international seminars. Not only this one, the dynamic guest of today's national webinar, Sir has also contributed a lot in research and publication. Sir worked a lot in the field of research and publication and published so many research journals. Not only this one, Sir has also known for computer skills. In University of Delhi, Sir has from time to time, Sir is working in computer section because today's world is science and technology way. Sir has worked in basic development of basic computer concept in University of Delhi, Linux from Windows users from University of Delhi, web page designing from University of Delhi. Sir worked a lot in these areas. Means in short, the today's guest is really dynamic, talented, academician, and we are all eager to hear the words from this particular guest. So once again, I welcome Dr. Rajesh Kumar Mishra sir on behalf of all. So welcome sir. And with this, I conclude my introduction of today's dynamic guest of honor, and over to Madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for bringing about the diverse, multifaceted achievements of Dr. Rajesh Mishra, sir. Our today's resource person's designation, Dr. B. Divakar, Yoga Guru, retired Joint Secretary, Board of Intermediate Education, Andhra Pradesh, conveys volumes to all of us. But sir's introduction will definitely provide more inspiration. So I now hand over the audio to Shri N.S. Jadhav, sir, Faculty of KSR College, to kindly introduce Dr. B. Divakar sir, the resource person for this seminar. Over to you, sir.
Namaste, madam. Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste, sir.
Good evening to one and all. I, Dr. N.A. Jadhav. We are very lucky to have Dr. Divakar sir, a resource person for this session. I would like to make a brief introduction. Dr. Divakar sir. Divakar sir, the retired Joint Secretary, Board of Intermediate Education, Andhra Pradesh. Sir, academic qualification, PG Diploma in Yoga, Andhra University, MA in Philosophy, Andhra University, MA in Education, MA in Usmania University, MSc Chemistry, Kaktiya University. Sir, also MPhil PhD in Engineering Chemistry in Andhra University. Sir, work experience, lot of experience. Currently working as a senior resource person at Mahatma Gandhi National Council of Rural Education, Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Government of India. Worked as a lecturer in chemistry, principal and joint secretary board of intermediate education in Andhra Pradesh. Sir has also seminar, workshop, faculty development program, induction programs, addressed faculty development programs in 40, mentoring and facilitating skills, outcome-based education, rural immersion, Nai Talim and teaching learning methodologies. Under the Swachhata Action Plan, coordinated with all the districts coordinators of Karnataka and Maharashtra state, and conducted 40 online workshops on Swachhata Action Plan implementation. Sir, conducted yoga meditation camp organized Sneha Sandhya, Visakhapatnam from April 2006 to May 5th, 2006. Conducted yoga camp Rotary Gennur from 21 to 20 March 2009, member of Rotary Club, organized by Rotary Club, Visakhapatnam, Port City. Lecturer on yoga and meditation at Geetam College on March 2006. Conducted yoga camp organized by Bar Association Sangha Reddy from 24 September 2018 to October 2018. Conducted 1 month special training program for district officer on yoga and personality development at District Training Center, Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. Sir has also academic in awards achievements, Lifetime Achievement Award, Nature Science Foundation, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Received the Best Yoga Teacher Award from JCI, Vishakha, Village Junior Chamber, Visakhapatnam on 15 September 2016. Best Teacher Award, Chalalawada, Krishnamurti Trust, Tirupati. Completed 2 volumes of yoga books in 3 print edited editions and distributed all the participants to most cost. Sir also publications, research publications, papers, national level conference, attended and presented the research paper. Number of papers. And sir also associate with welfare service, cultural and spiritual organizations, Sneha Sandhya, Recreation and Welfare Society for Senior Citizens and Elder Visakhapatnam, Rotary Club, Vishakha, Port City of Visakhapatnam, the World Teacher Trust, the Philosophical Society, the conducted free coaching classes for Polytechnic and EAM CET organized by ABVP of Srikulam, Visakhapatnam, and online courses. Sir, attended the online courses, managing online courses and co-creating MOOC 2.0 from TLC Ramanuja College, Delhi from 28 June 2020. Intermediate Incubation Innovation from TLC Ramanujan College, Delhi from June 23rd, 2020. Advanced Concepts for Developing MOOC from TLC Ramanuja College, Delhi from July 17, 2018 and June 3, 2020. Online courses Microsoft Excel, Zero and Hero. TLC Ramanuja College, New Delhi, September 21, 2020. Advanced Pedagogical Techniques from TLC Ramanuja College, Delhi from October 19 to November 5, 2020. Once again, welcome to Divakar sir. This is my brief introduction. All the delegates, professors, students for their listening patience. Thank you, one and all, madam sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Our resource person introduction has really inspired and enlightened all of us. He is really a role model and an inspiration for all of us. Thank you, sir. Our guest of honor, Dr. Rajesh Kumar Mishra's introduction also conveys that he's a repository of knowledge and achievements. We are all eager to hear his words of wisdom. So I request Dr. Rajesh Kumar Mishra, sir, to address the audience. Over to you, sir. Dr. Mishra, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks. Thank you, ma'am. Respected chief guest and respected resource person, and thanking with folded hand to the college principal, sir, Dr. B.G. Dharwad, sir, giving me such kind of opportunities. Respected IQAC coordinator, Dr. Susma ma'am, and Dr. Daneswari ma'am, and Professor Srikant Chitraki sir. Respected college scholars and all respected scholars who are with us now through Zoom and YouTube platform, and college students, research scholars. As you know, today's topic is human values and professional ethics of teachers in the perspective of NEP, National Education Policy 2020. In NEP 2020, which we can say 2020 NEP, 5 universal values specifically mentioned. First, we can see truth. Second one, peace, non-violence, love, and righteous conduct. The vision of NEP to 2020 to realize an equitable and just society as well as promote national development. In brief, we can say making India a global knowledge leader. What is the mission of NEP 2020? To develop graduate to their full human potential, human consciousness and human conduct. Who will be committed human consciousness, human conduct, who will be committed to national development and global well-being in a collaborative manner with all concerned agencies. Values. What is values? Universal human values of truth, love, and compassion. Indian constitutional values of justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. Human rights, sustainable development, sustainable living as well as global well-being. All above mentioned brief related topic based on this book, Universal Human Values, Holistic Value-Based Education for Realizing the Aspiration articulated in NEP 2020 by All India Council for Teaching Education. As a guest of honor, some points I mentioned here. We have a great scholar, eminent scholar, today's respected resource person, sir, we able to learn more about related topic. Thanking once again with folded hand, Dr. Srikant Chitraki sir, Dr. Sushma ma'am. Thanks once again.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. The basic objective of National Education Policy 2020 is making India a great knowledge leader. And the 5 universal values mentioned in National Education Policy 2020 are truth, peace, non-violence, love, and righteous conduct. So thank you so much, sir, for enlightening us on these points. Keeping in mind the importance of teachers in the educational system, NEP 2020 has underlined the role of teachers in nation building. In this policy, the teachers have been put with values and ethics at the center of the most needed fundamental reform in the education system. NEP 2020, along with the human values and professional ethics of teachers, should instill a sense of responsibility and accountability in every teacher. So let us get to know more about and more enlightened on the topic human values and professional ethics of teachers in the perspective of NEP 2020 by our distinguished resource person. So I now hand over the mic to Dr. B. Diwakar sir, resource person of the webinar. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. So first of all, before going to start, respected Dr. Rajesh Kumar Mishra ji, Secretary GSF New Delhi, and Chief Guest of today's function, Sri Ravindranath ji, Secretary Kanakadas Shikshana Samiti Gadag, and Dr. B.G. Dharwad ji, Principal KSR College, IQAC Coordinator Dr. Sushma Narasa Gowda ji, as well as Assistant Professor KSR College also, and Dr. Dhaneshwari ji, Coordinator GSF Karnataka and Assistant Professor of PG Studies, and Professor Srikant ji, State Convener GSF, as well as Professor for SR Kranti College of Education, Elka. So, Ellaraku Namaskara, and I start with the little knowledge what I have, I want to share with you, and be with me, I will share my presentation. So before going to that presentation, human values and professional ethics, I want to just go through this. India has ranked 136 out of 146 countries. So the happiness index, every year UNO conducts happiness index. So with respect to happiness index, India is 136th rank out of 146 countries. Where do we stand? Check it. We are talking about human values. Today we are sitting in the webinar talking about human values. But with respect to happiness index, our country is last 10th one. So 136th rank out of 146 countries. One more thing. The ultimate goal of human nature. What is that we want in ultimately? What is that we want? We want to be a doctor, engineer, professor, X, Y, Z and all. What is that we want at last? Why we want all these things? Is it for power? Is it for prestige? Is it for getting money? What for we are doing all these things? All these things I am going to discuss in my slides. So just be with me. And what I want is 1 or 2 from your side. Just give yes or no answer. These are not questions. Okay, don't worry. Don't be afraid of any of these things. Just 3 or 4 questions will be there. Say yes or no, whatever you want. Whatever the answer you want, you can give. But you give the answer so that I can feel confident that you are really following it. Right. Let me share my screen. Yes. Are you able to see this one, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
So I will go for presentation mode.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Are you able to see this one, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Now today's topic is human values and professional ethics. That's what we are going to see now. See, first of all, before going to that, yes. See this one. At the bottom line, it is continuous happiness and prosperity. As I told you in the beginning, what is that we wanted by doing this, all these things, whether it is a professor or a scholar or anything, whatever that you want. At last, what is that you want? You can answer me if you want. Just what is that you want? If you are a professor, even the prime minister of a country, okay, what is that you want? Why you want all these things? Because we want happiness in my life. Yes, that is the ultimate goal, happiness. Happiness and prosperity as well. How much happiness we want? When do you want this happiness? Is it at this present moment or every time? So throughout my life, I want to be happiness. That is continuous happiness. And I want to live with prosperity, not with deprivation. So I want to live with prosperity. And this is the ultimate goal. For that, we are taking different routes. One is education, one is entrepreneurship, one is doing business, one is CEO, or even the political leaders or prime ministers. Right. Wonderful. Great. Now, if this is the case, what happens if you are continuous happiness? Where do we find this? Self should be happy. Self means the personal, as you, everybody. If you are happy, what happens is your family will be happy. If you are angry, your children will definitely feel angry. So when the self is happy, family is happy. When the families are happy, society is happy. When the societies are happy, natural resources or existence will be happy. This is the total concept of human values and professional ethics. And these topics are developed by 3 IIT professors from Kharagpur. One among them is Professor Ganesh Bagaria, who is the pioneer of find out all these things. So human values and professional ethics is the topic, today's topic, that we are going to see. Please remember, we are talking with the aim of achieving continuous happiness and prosperity. With this motto, we are doing all these activities. Right. Now, see, I am Dr. Divakar, as he mentioned a lot about me. I do not know I really deserve to that or not. So now, human values. So that Dr. Mishraji told about these human values. When he said about this truth and non-violence and love, I recollect my Patanjali Yoga Sutras, first number 1, Yama and Niyama. So these are the same old principles. Even if you take any religion, they talk about these things only. Can any religion in this world say that violence is best? No, none of the religions will say that. But we are not living according to the values. That is the only problem. We say so many things about values. I am not going to the description as well as meaning of these values, because sir told about these things. So a society or a 1 minute. Yeah, a person or society's belief about good behavior, what things are important. Whatever you think important for you, that is a valuable. Anything, whatever you think important for you, or in the society, or in your culture, that is value. That is a human value. Okay. Now, is there anyone denying for this trust? Do we need trust in our life or not? Whom do we trust more? Trust. Respect. Is there anybody who doesn't want respect? Check it. Affection. Yes, I want to be affectionate with everyone. I may be given respect. I should be given respect, and people should trust me with affectionate, with care and love. They should come to me. Is there anybody who is going to deny these things? Say yes or no. Is there anyone who doesn't want respect?
No, sir.
So,
all of us want it.
Yes, all of us want this one. Then why we are not doing it? Where we need to start? That we'll see now. So, morals are nothing but our own principles. Our own principles. What are the principles that is? See, these are the 9 core values. These are the 9 core values mentioned here. I am not going into the details of that. So these are the 9 core values. Basing on that, if you start living, you can live a happy life. But we are not doing it. We'll see why. Ethics, what are the ethics? What is the difference then? So ethics is a study of right and wrong in human behavior. You may be knowing about the values. You may be knowing about the values and morals. But what is your behavior? I know very much we should love our neighbor. We should be friendly with everyone. We should respect the other person. But am I doing it? That is the question. That is the question of today's topic. Now, I will show you a video. When we are talking about, say, 1 minute. Yeah, we'll go back. So we are talking about so many of these things. Trust, respect, affection, care, and all these things. Yes, this is wonderful. Topic is wonderful, and this presentation is wonderful. What I want is just read these lines. Main idea of this program is, main idea of my topic, my talking to you is not just delivering the content, not just delivering the lecture, not just giving the information. Then what for it is? To initiate the process of dialogue. Initiate the process of dialogue within you. What dialogue? Yes, trust is required. By the time I trustful. Tell me who is truthful in your life. Can anyone say that? Who is truthful? Whom you can trust well? I know all these values, but I do not think about it. So I want you to think about this. Think about this. Now, before going to that, so I will show you the next one. See this. See this, and then we'll talk in the meantime. Listen to this. Where we are. Just for a few minutes. Are you able to listen this, ma'am? Are you able to listen?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yes.
It is
No,
not
sir.
audible. Sir.
It is not audible.
No, sir, not audible.
Oh.
Second slide, sir.
Yeah.
First slide is showing, sir. Second, you have to show second slides.
Acha, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will. So I need to go for this. Okay. So I have to stop screen sharing, right? We have to go for the another one.
Yes, sir.
New screen share. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Where is it? Unable to do this. Are you able to listen to this?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Sir, it is not audible, sir.
Is it audible or not?
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir. It is not
No,
audible.
sir.
Sir, okay. Anyway, I will tell about this. So this is about. Okay. Oh, I will go back. I explore. So okay, sir. Now is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we are talking about human values, but the slide I showed you here is, this is raids conducted by ACB in Karnataka state, where 21 officers, corrupt officers were present there, and crores of rupees collected there. And this is about West Bengal, where 200 currency notes, 200 crores currency notes were collected by these people. We are living in this society and we are talking about human values. Now we are talking about human values, but the scenario is like this. Total scene is totally different. We are talking about love, ahimsa, respect, trust, or non-violence. We are talking about this. But what is the condition of the today's state? What is this? So we are living like this, living in these conditions, and we need to what? 1 minute. Oh, it is delaying. Okay. Are you able to see this one, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So why it is booting still? So in these conditions we are living. And this is about West Bengal. So totally what? Bribe, any work by. So living in these conditions. And one more example I show you, and then we'll go to the topic. So now the people, this is the photo where 4 people of a family committed suicide. 4 people of a family committed suicide. For what? But they took this drastic step due to financial problems. Because there is financial problem, they were committed suicide. We are living in this society. Right? Now, a rich family thrown 500 rupees currency notes in the air during the marriage procession. In the marriage procession, 500 rupee currency notes were paid. A rich, super rich family thrown away 500 rupees currency notes. Other one is died because of the financial problem. Another person is throwing 500 rupees notes on the roads. Okay. And the people are, a lady were gang raped by the minor girls. Minor girls. I repeat it. Minor girls minor girls raped the woman. We are living in this condition. And we are talking about human values. Right? Now we'll see what to do. Now we'll see about our education policy. What is it? Human values and literacy. Let us check it. In the 1947, literary rate was only 12%. Literary rate was 12%. Now in 2011, it is 74. But what happened to the human values? It is increasing or decreasing? Tell me. According to your opinion, is it increasing or decreasing? You answer it, please.
Decreasing.
So literary rate is increasing as per this. Human values, human nature is what is happening?
Decreasing.
Decreasing. Then what type of education we are giving? What type of education we are giving? Let us see. Are we giving human education? Are we making them human beings to live, to eligibility to live on the earth? Are we giving inhuman education? Are we giving to rob the society? So we are giving education. We are giving literacy. It is not education, literacy. They know reading and writing, but they are not behaving like a human beings. So we are giving human. Are we giving human education? You answer it yes or no. Or you are giving inhuman education? Check it.
Inhuman education.
Right. So in this case, what is the role of education? What is the role of education? And what is the role of a teacher? Any teacher. Teacher doesn't mean that only the professors. Teachers from class 1 to university level. Any teaching profession. Right. So the role of education is to facilitate the development of the competence to live with definite human conduct. So definite human conduct. What are the definite human conduct? As that Mishra sir told about the values, or as I told in the previous slide, 9 basic core values. Are we developing them or not? If we are developing, why the people are so corrupt? Why so much crime in the society? Then we have to think about that, what to do in that. So let us see. Who needs to cultivate these habits? From where the children are coming? Parents. Who is expected to provide this type of education? Parents. At the home, the parents has to teach these things. Either you call it as morals or values or anything which makes you suitable to live in the society. That conditions. So parents has to tell these things at school. At home. After the teachers, why the respect is given too much for the teachers? Because only the student, the child will be there at home only for 5 years. Basic foundation, mother has to teach, parents has to teach all the values related to the society, related to the community. After that, where the people are going? Where are the students now? Where are the children now? 15 to 20 years, the children are with you. Maybe elementary school or high school or PUC level or degree or PG. Students are with you for almost 15 to 20 years. As a teacher, what is our role then? If the parents are not taking care, If the teachers are not taking care, what about society has to teach? Society means what? Where you are living. You are living in a society or you are living in a culture. Culture may be North Karnataka may be different, South Karnataka may be different. But according to your culture, what is that you are teaching to your children? If we fail at these levels, what do you expect for the citizen? How can you make India proud? Our policy is to teach these values at these levels, society. And if not this one, your culture, your religion has to teach this. Religion, we are taking name in the name, we are taking the name of religion only to do these rituals and ceremonies. Religion is not only doing that, but also to live according to the values given by your own culture, your own religion. But none of us we are following these things. So we are supposed to check this. Now we have to provide the education. Now you just tell me, is there any need? 1 minute, I will put it up. So if you want to provide such education, what should be the basic requirement? That we'll see now. So we are talking about the morals and values. In addition to what our professor, Mr. Sir has given, we told about 9 core values. Values are okay, but the society is not like that. Society is totally different. Who has to develop these qualities? So parents, teacher, and society. But is it the necessity? If we want to provide such education, what would be the basic requirement? What is that we want? How you are going to introduce these values into the children, into the society, into the parents? That is the basic question. How we are going to do this? Now we will see. Basic human aspirations. As I told you, I will just have 1 or 2 questions. Make the list of all that you want and reasons for wanting them. What all that you want in your life? Make a list. Any big list is also okay. What all that you want? If you are a professor, you want promotion. If you are going to be VC, after that what? After that what? At last, what is that you want? So any basic aspiration to all of them? Check it. So the only basic aspiration is desire to be happy. For our happiness, we are doing all these things. You may think that money gives me happy, so you are going collect money. If you think that power, position, respect, prestige, thinking that they give you happiness, you are going after them. You are running after them because I think money is essential for me, or power is essential for me. I can control the people. If I am powerful, I am very happy. If the power is lost, I am unhappy. So like that, for my happiness, for our happiness, we are doing all these things. But do we know what gives me happiness? Now we'll see. What is happiness? What is happiness by the by? So it is happiness is nothing but it is coordination. It is a state of liking. Liking is no conflict. There is no disturbance. There is no stress. I am what I am. I am as it is what I am. No conflict, no contradiction. So to be in a state of harmony in sense, I just give you an example. Suppose we have a body and we have a mind. Any person, you take any person, he has a body as well as mind. Can anybody deny this? Can any person will be there without body? Only mind, or only mind without body, or without life in that? Okay, so we have body and mind. There's no contradiction in that. If there is harmony between this body and mind, harmony between body and mind, you are a healthy person. If you think something and do something different, so body and mind is not coordinating, then you have disturbances in your life. That is unhappiness. If husband and wife is coordinating with each other, if harmony between this husband and wife, or in your family, that's a happy family. If the faculty, students, and management living with harmony, that's a good college without any clashes. So that is what harmony is. That gives you happiness. But are we working for this state of harmony at any point of time? Check it. Now, if that is happiness, you want happiness in continuous or in intervals?
Continuous.
Yes, we want continuous happiness. Right. Excellent. That's, yeah, give me an answer like that. That will be fine for me. Oh, so this prosperity. So happiness, we know that. We know the definition of happiness. So happiness is nothing but harmony, living in harmony. With what? With myself, my body and mind. That is healthy body. Myself with my family, healthy family. My work with my profession, maybe institution or any company. So the company will be fine. Happy. So this is happiness. If the families are happy, the society is happy society. So as I told you earlier, we rank 136 out of 146 countries. We are at the bottom, at the bottom level. We are at the happiness index. And what is prosperity? So we'll see prosperity, what it is. Now, so harmony within the self, family, society, and with nature is happiness, as I mentioned earlier. What you require for your happiness? How you will be happy? When do you will be happy? What is that you require for this? That we'll see. Yes. So what I require is, as a person, I have this body and mind. I have this body and mind. What I require for this? For body, we need roti kapra makan. Roti kapra makan. Something to eat, to feed the body. Nutritious food should be there. So roti, kapra, to cover my body, to protect the body, we need clothing. Shelter, where do we live? Where do we live? Live in a society, live in a house. So roti, kapra, makan are the minimum things for happiness. Suppose if you want to go from Hyderabad to your Karnataka, Belgavi, what I need? Transport I need. So I need transportation. Because it is very hot, I need cold water. So I need AC, or I need refrigerator to quench my thirst. So these are the requirements. Now, what is this prosperity? Prosperity is having more than your requirements. Having more than your requirements is prosperity. How do we know we have more or less? How do we know that? If you have more than your requirements, if you know the requirement, if you know the requirement, you can say you have more than requirement or less than requirement. Suppose if I say that, so somebody is disturbing, please mute the mics. Right? Suppose if I say that I need 4 houses, yes, my need is 4 houses. If I have 4 houses, I should be satisfied and I should be very happy. Because I know what I want. I need 2 cars, but I have 3. So I am very happy because I have more than what my requirement is. So if you know what your requirement is, what your requirement is, if you have anything more than your requirement, that is prosperity. If you have anything more than your requirement, that is prosperity. Now check it. Why the people are so corrupted? Because they do not know how much they need. They do not know. Even 100 crores and 1000 crores are so very less for them. They do not know. So that's why they are going for the wrong path. Because we are not teaching them what is they want. So happiness is living in harmony. Prosperity is having more than your requirements. So first of all, you need to find out your requirements. What are they? Then you can say that I have more or less. So a correct assessment of the need. A correct assessment of the need is required to say whether you have more or less. So availability of requirements. If you have more, it's okay, fine. You are prosperous. If you have less, you are deprived. That is the case. Now check it. Human body. Human being is a combination of body and mind. I is self. I is, for the time being, let us say, assume that this is self, body and mind. Physical facility, who requires physical facility? Body requires physical facility. That is food, clothing and shelter. And what I require, what I want, my requirement is these things: trust, respect, happiness. Suppose if you invite someone to your house for dinner, you provide everything for them, but you don't invite them. Will they come to you? Definitely not, because there is no respect. So even if you respect, and suppose if somebody is coming to your house, you respect them too much, but you don't give anything at all. No water, no chai. How long they will sit with you? So we require, we in sense, human being require physical facilities and these things: trust, respect and happiness. Then only the people will come to you collectively. And these things, food, clothing and shelter, quantitative, temporary. Once you eat the food, that's all. For the time being, we don't want it. We don't want anything extra. We don't need it. After 3 or 4 hours, I will take it again. But for the time being, these are temporary and these are quantitative. You cannot take more than your requirement. So these are quantitative and temporary. So they have limitations. These are limitations. Right? Now, these are qualitative. Qualitative, how much respect do you give? What type of respect do you give? This is more important. So this is qualitative and continuous. This is continuous, this is temporary. Once you feed your stomach, you don't want anything till 2 or 3, 4 hours. But here, this is continuous. You need to respect the people continuously. It is not discontinuous. Not now, now and then. If you respect your professor, you need to respect every time. It is not respecting for half an hour and disrespect for the rest of the time. Now, still, what do you want? Check it. Accumulation of more and more wealth while feeling deprived. Deprived in sense, daridra. You want to accumulation more and more wealth while feeling deprived, like that video I've shown, that corrupted corrupted officers of Bengaluru as well as West Bengal. So they do not know they are getting accumulation more and more wealth, and still they live in deprivation. And having requisite wealth and feeling prosperous. Which one do you want? Now answer me. Any one of you or any 2 or 3 people. What is that you want?
Having requisite wealth and feeling prosperous, sir.
Yes. Requisite wealth and feeling prosperous, right?
Prosperous. Yes,
then
sir.
But do we know how much we require, what we require? Any list? Any list? How many? Now, the basic question. How many number of dress you want? How many dresses you need? Any idea?
There's no limit, sir.
There is no limit. Then how can you say that we are prosperous?
Yeah, very true, sir.
So we do not know how many dresses we need. Still we go on purchasing the saris. How much gold do we need? Jewelry. Why we are giving much importance to that stupid metal gold? Because you people are educated. You people are supposed to teach to the people. You are the change makers of the society. If we are doing like this, going after these things, see, I want to make it clear. Price is different, value is different. Okay. Price is different, value is different.
Yes, sir.
So what is the price of water bottle? Water
20
bottle.
rupees, sir.
1 liter
20
water bottle. How much is it?
Yeah,
20
20 rupees.
rupees. 20 rupees. And what is the price of gold? 10 grams of gold? 10
50,000,
grams
sir.
of gold. Maybe 30 or 40 or 50.
More than
any number,
50,000,
okay.
sir.
50,000,
More
sir.
than
Yeah,
50,000.
50,000. But which is more valuable? Which saves your life?
Water.
Water saves your life. That
Yes,
should be
sir.
the valuable
Yes.
one.
Yes.
Why we are running after this stupid metal? Check it. This type of thinking I want you to inculcate in your minds. This kind of thinking. You need to inspire the people with your thoughts, with your opinions, with your teachings. We are running after the things which are totally not important at all. Not important. but we are going after them. Why? Check it why. So we need to have requisite wealth and feeling prosperous. What is the requisition? What is the requirement? How much salary if you get? When you will be satisfied? 1,000, see, any amount of money will not satisfy you until you are satisfied with it. Satisfaction is a feeling. Satisfaction is a feeling. If you feel that what you get is enough, then you can feel happy. Even if you feel that somebody is getting more than my salary, if you feel deprived, then definitely you will not be successful in your life. So that's what we are doing these things. Now check it. We said that madam told about these things, having requisite wealth and feeling prosperous. Right, madam? You said this one, right?
Yes,
You
sir.
answered. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now just read these sentences. Are we busy in accumulating the wealth?
Because
We are busy in accumulating, but don't feel prosperous because why? Because
we don't identify need.
I give you an
don't
example of sari. Yes, I give you
Yes,
example of saris.
Yes.
So because we do not know how many saris we need, whatever the new model comes in the market, we need to purchase this. Because my neighbor purchases the same sari, I need to purchase this. Right? Because I do not know what is my need. We are thinking that you will be respected by having good saris and ornaments, or somebody may be feeling that having degrees, number of research papers makes you happy. You may be thinking that. So come out of the delusion that these things will make you happy. Requisite wealth. So we are busy in accumulating the wealth, but don't feel prosperous because we don't identify our needs. Want to feel prosperous, but working for accumulation of wealth. Do you agree with this? Want to feel prosperous, but working for accumulation of wealth.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Positive yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, we are working for this. Now, what to do? Feeling prosperous leads to sharing things. Is it right or not? If you have more than what your requirement is, what will you do with that extra things you have? So I need, let us say I need 5 dresses. I have 10. So I say that I have more than my requirement. Okay, just take away my 5. No problem at all, because I am very happy with what I have. Even if you say that I need 2 crores, 3 crores, 5 crores or 10 crores. So after 10 crores, whatever that extra you have, you need to share the people. You will very happily share the material to the people because you have more. You don't want more than that. I am very prosperous. I will share people. Suppose if you do not know how much you want, what happens is 1 minute. Okay. Feeling deprived will lead to exploitation. Do you agree with this? Feeling
Yes, sir.
deprived
Yes.
lead to exploitation. That ACB officer, corrupted officers. Why they are corrupted? Because they are feeling deprived. Any number, any amount coming to them is very less. They want still more and more and more and more. There's no limit. So they are corrupted. They are corrupted. What happens if they are corrupted? What happens if you feel prosperous? I told you, if you feel prosperous, what happens? If you feel prosperous, what happens is you try to share the things with others because you are prosperous. You have more than what you require. But if you are feeling deprived, what happens is you try to exploit the people. An example I given you is that corrupted officers, because they are feeling deprived even in spite of 200 crores. A person with 20,000 per month feel very happy, but even though 200 crores of rupees ended, where they ended? They ended in the jail. They end their life in the jail. So can we say that that gives them happy? Not at all. So we need to, the conclusion till now is we are working for continuous happiness and prosperity, continuous happiness and prosperity. We need continuous happiness and we have to live with prosperity. So for that, what require is, I must know what my requirement is. If I know what my requirement is, I can say that I have more than what I want and I'm prosperous. So if I am prosperous, what happens is I try to share things with others. Share things with whom? With the family, with the friends, within the society, and I feel happy. Otherwise, what happens is you feel deprived. I will show you the something. What will happen? So this is disturbing. Deprivation feels what? What happens if you are deprived? Focus on physical facility. You want more and more and more. Any number is not satisfaction. You want more. That makes you unhappy. Unhappy. Suppose if you are unhappy, just think about ourselves. If I am unhappy, go to just because I am totally unhappy. I went to my house. What will I share with my family? Shall I share happiness or unhappiness? Tell me.
Unhappiness, sir.
So if I am unhappy, definitely I share unhappy with my family. Right? So
Yes,
if
sir.
I'm happy, I share happiness. If I am unhappy, I will share unhappiness only. So if the family is unhappy, if the another family is unhappy, what is that you are sharing to the society?
Unhappiness.
Total unhappiness. So where need to change? We need to change. I need to change. Where to change? How to change? I should know my requirements. If I know my requirements, if I have more than that, I am prosperous, I share the things. If I have less than that, I try to get it. I try to get it. Once I get that one, I feel happy and prosperous. If you are deprived, what happens is family and try to exploit others. Exploit others because I want more and more money. So whoever comes on my way, I will ask money. I will take money. I will take bribe. Without that, I don't do any job at all. Right. So unhappy in self. Relations are unhappy. Because I am unhappy, family unhappy, relations are unhappy, making others unhappy. Because if you do not know what you want, this is the situation we are facing. Now, unable to identify our needs. So 3 categories of human beings. Now, listen to me carefully and answer correctly. People lack of physical facilities, unhappy and deprived. Is it okay or not okay? Tell me. Accepted or not accepted?
Yes, sir.
People doesn't have anything to eat, anything to wear, or there is no proper shelter. They are unhappy and deprived.
Yes.
Is it right or not? Accepted or not?
Yes, sir.
Accept.
Yes. Now, people have physical facility. Enough physical facilities are there. Enough physical facilities are there, but they are unhappy and deprived. Is it okay?
No.
No, sir.
No,
Not
this
okay.
is not okay. People have enough physical facilities, but they're still unhappy. They do not know how to live. They do not know how to live. Now, see this. People have physical facility, happy and prosperous. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Now, is there any lack in the physical facilities for us?
No, sir.
Do we have any lack of physical facilities within our family?
No.
Check it.
No, sir.
No. So we should come under what category is? 3rd category.
3rd category.
So we should be happy and we should feel prosperous. Are we doing it? Check it. Are we doing it? Not personally. Don't take anything personal. In general, I'm talking. Are we doing this? Check that one. If there is anything to be corrected, what should be corrected? How it should be corrected? That is the basic question. Find out where you are. If it is 1, okay, you need to come to 3rd level. But if you're 2nd level, you need to change with the talk therapy. You have to change them. You have to tell them. It is not like that. So 1 or 2 or 3, and where do you want to be? We want to be in the 3rd one. So if you want to be in the 3rd one, you should know what your requirements are. You should know what your requirements. Otherwise, you can't go to the 3rd one. You will be ending here only. So that's it. So we want to realize how much we want. Now. You are unsatisfied, since you are going under I told you 20% of Indians are depressed. 20% of Indians are living in depression. That's a mental disease. Mental disease. See, world in the world, it is only 4.3% of people are deprived, living under depression. But in India, it is 20% people are living in depression. Then what type of thing the society we are living in? Okay. Now what happens is, because of the depression, 120 students from IIT, NIT, Central University. See, getting seat into IIT, NIT is difficult, you know very well. But these students are committing suicide. Why? They do not know what is that, what the life is. They are living under depression and stress. They committed suicide. Now, family level, breaking the joint families and families in the conflicts. Because we don't entertain any of our relatives. Because we think that helping them. And if we are coming to our family, unnecessary expenditure for us. Because I don't think that I have money more than my requirement. I am feeling deprived. I think that anybody coming to my house is not accepted. So breaking the joint families. So you can see the YouTube if you want. Society level, what happens? Violence and terrorism. Because I want to grab. I want to take things from you. Takes from the society. Now, next one is natural level. Why this? We conducted this ozone day, global warming day, what is the green revolution and all these things. So why all these things? Global warming, pollution, and resource depletion. We do not know how much we want. We grab, we extract from the society more than what our requirement. So that is the reason why. Yes, just understand this diagram. It gives you more important. Physical facilities. Physical facilities are important for animals also. They also want the physical facilities. They are necessary and complete. But for the human being, human being also wants what? Necessary. These physical facilities are necessary for animals and human beings. Once the physical facilities are satisfied, animals are very happy. Animals are very happy. They don't want anything more than that. But human beings, once the physical facilities are satisfied, what they want is, they want more than their physical facilities. They want to spend time with friends, relatives, go out, cinema, movie, recreation, this and that. For that, what we require is, we need to have relationships. Relationships are more important. Why more important? You can't, even though any number of physical facilities or anything, whatever is given to you is not sufficient. You want to spend time with others because you are a social animal. Man is a social animal. He cannot live happily as a single person throughout his life. So with relations are important. So once the physical level are completed, physical facilities are completed, you want relationships as well. Do you accept or not? Don't accept it. Check it. Is it accepted or not? Answer me. Answer me, ma'am. We need relationships or not?
Yes.
Yes, we need relationships. What type of relationships we need? Any controversial relationships or mutual fulfillment relationships?
Mutual fulfillment.
Yes, we need mutual relationship fulfillment. Suppose, how do you do this? How do you acquire this?
By better understanding.
You know what the other person requirements. Once you know what other person is requirements, you can satisfy them. And other person what knows about your requirements, that's a mutual fulfillment is there. But do we know what the other person requires? Most of the time, maybe no, maybe yes. So am I able to have fulfilling relationships all the time? Here the question is all the time, please. Do we have this?
No,
not at all.
All the time it is not possible.
All the time it is not possible. Why? Because our expectations are changing.
Yeah.
The expectations are changing. If you go to your in-laws house, the sari the presentation or the gift or the sari given to you is not up to that not standard. You don't accept it. You feel something bad. You feel unhappy because the presentation given by them is of low caste. Your expectations are more, right? So relationships are spoiling because what? Why they gave gave the gift like you, like that? Because maybe their financial condition, maybe time is not permitted to them get the good one. Maybe reason, maybe anything. But my nature is to point out their behavior is not good. They did not understand me or understand my level of giving gifts and presentation. So that is a problem. So have problems at multiple levels. Multiple levels. So to avoid that, so human beings needs physical facilities needed, okay? And relationships also important. In that relationship, what type of relations are important? Mutual fulfilling relationships are important. How do you get these things? If you understand them properly, or if they understand you properly, you will have good relations. Otherwise not. So in the relationships, if you want to have a good relationship, just check it. Is the unhappiness in the family is more due to lack of physical facilities or due to lack of relationship? Suppose husband, wife, or in a family of 2 plus 2, husband, wife plus 2 children, or with in-laws. Suppose if you don't have any if you have misunderstanding, right? Is it because of physical facilities or relationship problem? Check it.
Relationship.
Most of the time it is lack of
Because of
relationship.
the
Yes.
relationship.
We have right here. Excellent, good present understanding. So we have enough physical facilities, enough to eat, enough to wear, enough to live. But our relations are spoiling because there is no lack of understanding. See here, both of them are employed, sitting at one is looking east, another was looking west. Both of them are looking depressed. Why? There is no understanding between them. There is no understanding. See here. Now check it. You read that one. Have enough of physical facilities. You have or not? Just check it. But lack of relationships. What will happen in family or vice versa? You have enough physical facilities. Then family should be happy. But we have enough of physical facilities, but lack of relationships. Physical facilities are enough, but relationships are not good. Why? What will happen to the family?
Because understanding, sir.
There will be
Yes,
unhappiness.
understanding. Why the divorce cases are increasing? Do you know that in the Karnataka state, Bangalore, there is
Yes,
a
sir.
separate court for divorce, separate court. It was not there. Every year, number of divorce courts are increasing. That's throughout world, okay. Not only Karnataka, it is everywhere increasing. But Karnataka state has a separate course for these divorce cases. Increasing. Why? Is it because of lack of physical facility or lack of relationships? Check it. Then where we need to work? Is it for physical facilities we need to work or understanding the relationships?
Understanding the relationship.
Understanding
Right, very
the
nice.
relationship.
But what we are doing? How much time am I spending today? How much time am I spending today working to ensure relationships? And how much time do I spend for or to get physical facilities? Check it. What is the answer for this?
We spend more on physical aspirations, not the relationships.
Relationships. But if the relationships are spoiled, can you be happy?
No, sir,
No.
not at all.
No. But that is important. But are we working or at least in 24 hours of a day, how much time we are spending for the maintaining the relationships? Check it. You only think about it. Now, this is the case. We are talking about trust, love, affection, respect, everything. But this is the condition we are living in the society. Does one man respect the other?
No,
If you
sir.
respect, if you love
Yes,
other,
sir.
We don't do all these type of things at all. Yes. Then what is the solution? What is the solution for this right relationships? Right relationships. What is the solution? Right understanding. Right understanding. So in relationships, need is right understanding and values are fulfilled. Right understanding and values are fulfilled. So, but are we working by the right understanding of relationships? Check it. Anywhere. What the son says, father doesn't listen. What mother says, we don't listen at all. Anyway, we don't listen to the elder person. If that is the case, how we are going to have good relations with others? Are we working for the good relations with others at any point of time? Check it. Now, so the next one is human consciousness, value-based right living. Human consciousness is, okay, we base our thoughts, activities on right understanding. So this right understanding, if we have this right understanding, now tell me how the relations will be. If you have the right understanding, what will be the relations? Is it good or bad?
It will be good, sir.
So, right, for good relationships, we need what? Right understanding. Now, give relationship high priority than physical facility. Are we giving this?
No, sir.
Give relationship high priority than physical facilities. Are we doing this?
We are not doing it, sir.
We are not doing it, but we want right understanding, right relationship. How do we get? Right? Now, so what happens if you lack right understanding? Or if you have good understanding, then we'll see the difference. At the individual level, if you have husband, wife, or a family has right understanding, will there be any tension in the family? Get rid of tension. Any tension? Even there is no food also. Let us say that as the wife did not cook the food. Even then, if there is right understanding is there, what the husband will say? Oh, she may be having stomachache. She may not be feeling good. Okay, no problem. We'll go to a hotel. If there is a lack of understanding, what happens? That creates a problem. That creates a tension. You know this or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah, every day we are facing the same. So, if you have the right understanding, relations will be good. At the individual level, there is no tension. Okay. No frustration. Whether she will cook the food or not. Both of them, they can go to a hotel. They can celebrate the day. Or if she is not feeling well, they can go to a hospital. So there is no depression because you can understand each of them, husband and wife, both of them living in harmony. So there will not be any problem at all. Family level, yes. Facilitate peace and harmony in the family because they are together. Even the children understand each other. So they reduce competitive and consumerist behavior in family celebrations. Yes, if you go to a celebration, marriage, let us say marriage or any function, what happens? Competitive level. Whose saree is good? Whose jewelry is good? Whose saree? I mean, what is that? New model of jewelry. So this type of competition will not be there because we are educated. So we know what to do. We know how to live. Society level, what happens? Relations are higher. High priority. Relations are important for me. Not the saree she wear. Forget about that all other ornaments. Because I want to be in good relation with others. I feel good. I want to talk to them. I want to receive them. I want to respect them. Not because of the external appearance. My nature is like that. So natural level, pollution, resource depletion can be solved easily because we require what all that we require, we take from the nature and we try to restore the nature. If in that case, so at last, I think, yes, value education. So as a teacher, so you may be thinking that where is the teacher word in this? Everywhere there is a teacher, okay? What all that you are supposed to do, what all that we talked about is related to teacher because the students are with you for the 15 to 20 years, right? So you think in this direction, develop this type of qualities and teach them, inculcate these ideas. That is very important. So our overall purpose of education is to don't think that teacher is separate. This is a part of education. Okay. Overall purpose of education is to enable human beings to live in fulfilling life in harmony with oneself. I give you examples. If you live harmony with oneself, what are the benefits? With family, society, and nature. Now see. So the purpose of education, not only living in this one, but as a teacher, life building. Life, whose life building? Personal life, as well as family life, as well as society, as well as your students' life. You are the life building. You are the life builder of the people, students, nature. Everything you are the pinpoint. This is a master. Change maker, you are the change maker. Character making. Who has to make the character of the students? If not you, if not teacher, who will make all these things? So teacher is the one who is the change maker of the society, because school is the miniature society. What all is happening in the society that is reflected in the school, or what all that you teach in the classroom reflected in the society. So this is man making and nation building. Yes, at the individual level, you are making the man, and at the national level, you are nation building. You are the nation builders. Nation building. The future of India, future of our country is within your hands. Within your hands. Yes, this is what continuous and prosperous happiness. Can you say that she is feeling relaxed or happy or sad? Check it.
Relaxed and happy, sir.
Relaxed and happy.
Yeah.
Why we are not
Yes.
like that in spite of all these things? Now this is what?
Yes.
Is it a happy family or living with sad?
Happy family, sir.
Very happy family. They
It's
are
a
very
family.
close with each other. And this people are celebrating because
Yes, sir.
there is a happy institution. Everybody is happy. Right? Now, this is nature. You are preserving the nature. You are the preservators of this nature. In the form of green revolution or anything, whatever it may be, you are preservators of the nature, because you don't extract from the nature. What is needed is taken from the nature. At the same time, you ensure the balance of all the things, eco-balance of the nature, because you know what to do. So that is, I think, okay, 1 minute. Right. What is this? So value education or importance of teacher at this NEP 2020 is to understand harmony at our 4 levels of living. What are 4 levels of living? Don't forget self and family, society, nature.
And nature.
You
Yes.
need to balance all the 4 nature levels. And don't forget man making nation building. Man making nation building. So right living is, this is value education. Right living is commitment and preparedness to live in harmony in all these 4 levels. 4 levels. That is living with that. Right? Thank you very much. Kritagnatagalu. Right? I think I'm right. Kritagnatagalu, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Perfectly right, sir.
Yes. So I stop sharing, and that forum is left for questions.
Okay, sir.
Any number of questions, okay. Sorry.
This address for our research person has been a feast of intellectuality, repository of knowledge, and it has definitely instigated a dialogue within all of us, sir. The nature of presentation being superb, valuable, and extensive, and very, very informative is what is seen in the consensus views that is viewed in the chats. Also, I'm sure it must have ignited numerous questions in the minds of our delegates. So I now request Dr. Daneshwari, Coordinator GSF.
Just 1 minute, ma'am. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Yeah.
Please
Yes,
ask.
sir.
Let them ask any number of questions. 1 or 2
Yes,
questions
sir.
at least I take. And one more
Yes,
thing.
sir.
This is not presentation for the content to deliver, to
Yes.
instigate, to inculcate, to have this questioning mind. Why we are living like this? Why we are unable to live like that, the way we want, right? So
Yes, sir.
please see that. Please see that everybody should think in that way. You have to start thinking why we are like this, right? Now,
Yes,
any
sir.
questions? 1 or 2 questions?
I request Dr. Dhaneshwari ma'am to kindly take up the question answer session.
Yeah,
Hello.
sure, ma'am. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Myself, Dr. Dhaneshwari. Am I audible?
Yeah,
Yes,
you are
ma'am.
very much audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am. Go ahead, madam. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was a very nice session on enlightened all the participants, and also I think we need to think that these are all the learnings we have to take back from the session to our families, to our school, colleges, and to the society. And all about Dr. Divakar sir, who has focused on the family life education, which actually is the need of the hour. And he has focused that is the roles and responsibility of every teacher. So
You
now
have on the
the
whole over hello.
yeah, and now the forum is open for the discussion. I request all the participants, if you have any questions, please do come forward and you can clarify your doubt.
Hello, madam. Can I ask one question?
Yeah, sir, you're
Yes,
Yes, sir.
welcome.
Yes, sir.
You're
For me?
welcome. Anybody can ask questions.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Definitely.
For me?
Sir, my question is, hello.
Yeah.
Say, sir. Ask to me, sir. Divakar, sir.
Sir,
Yeah.
as per as the happiness index you referred, it is 136 among 146th place in the
Yes.
global.
Yes.
What is the basic cause for it, sir? What is the reason? Can you?
So we are not happy. Indians are not happy.
Yeah, sir. Anyway, that's what making us to in that level. That is how we can brought it up. That is my
Yes.
intention.
Yes. First, identify our desires, identify our motives. What is that we want? Are we having that much level or not? Find out your requirement, find out your demands, find out your aspiration. Any number is okay. Achieve that. After that, you feel prosperous. In spite of having so many things, we are not happy because we are comparing with others. Why my salary is less than Srikanth Chitterjee's salary? Comparing with others. So I give you one example. So who is that asking that question? What's the name, sir?
Sir, myself, Dr. B. Surekant.
Yes. Suppose your management has come to you in your to your college and asking all the faculty members to write down in a letter, in a sealed cover, how much increment they want for their salary.
Yeah.
They want to increase the salary of the faculty members, but you should write your own requirements, how much you want. Okay?
Yeah.
Will you write it and give you or not? Instant answers. You write and give them or not?
Yeah, definitely I will write, sir.
How many staff members are there?
More than 235
Yes,
plus.
200. Let us say assume 200.
Yeah.
So 100 members are given their expectation of incremental salary to your management. Okay?
Yeah.
Answer me.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. And the management has increased the salary of all the 100 members. Are you happy?
Anyway, that is just a materialistic thing. We can't say it is.
Yeah, one
gives
minute.
the happiness.
I did not see, this is not over.
Yeah.
And let me complete. Say yes or no. That's all.
Yeah, instantly it is okay.
Yes,
staff members
instantly
feel
okay.
happy.
Yes.
Yeah, yes,
But your
yes.
neighbor, your colleague has written 1,000 rupees more, 1,000 or 5,000 more than you. He got the salary getting 500 or 5,000 or extra than you. Then
Yes.
what made you unhappiness? Will you be happy for that?
It is just a comparison makes unhappy.
Yes, comparison. Then why you compare with that? What all that you want, you got it. You should be happy for that. What all that you want, you got it. But still you are unhappy because you are comparing with others.
Yeah,
That is because of,
there is no true understanding.
yes. So you list out, see, if you would have written 1 lakh rupees extra, who said no? Who said no? And one more thing, do you have a car?
Yeah.
Yeah. If your neighbor has a better car than you, why do you bother about it?
Yeah, just comparison does not give any happiness. Yeah.
Unnecessary stress in our life.
Yeah, definitely.
What all that you want, you have it. You have it. Who said no? If you want, you can. If you want to purchase that one, work hard to achieve that goal, achieve that target.
Yeah,
So
we should be true with. Yeah.
Instead of that, you are just weeping for other person.
Yes.
That is the reason why we are lagging behind in happiness.
Yes. Yes.
So
True,
that's a
sir.
happiness.
True.
That is a separate topic. Okay.
Yeah,
All this
yeah,
comes under emotional intelligence, and all these things comes under a different topic. I did not mix that one.
Yeah. Anyway, it is very true, sir. That is the comparison and all definitely makes
That
unhappy.
simple things are, if you attend a marriage,
Yeah.
how many children you have?
2.
2 children. Suppose, see this one only example. Okay. If
Yeah,
somebody's salary is much, somebody's decoration is, what is that you call it as facial or decoration, or what is the makeup? All these things are
Beautiful, sir.
beautiful. Why our ladies should envy them?
Yeah.
Is it not happening in our real life?
Yeah, definitely.
Because
Yes,
you should accept them, because our friend, yes, they are very good. Accept them, but we don't accept them because we try to reject or try to find fault with them. So
Yes.
this nature, this behavior, see, this is basically this is a behavioral disorder. We do not know, we do not think that there's a disorder. We think that we are a healthy person. That is a behavioral disorder. We cannot accept the people. We cannot accept the right thing. We cannot accept and we encourage the people.
Yes. Yes.
So because of that,
Very,
we are
very true.
not feeling happy at all.
Yeah,
Hope I
very
answered
true, sir.
your question.
Yeah, definitely. Surely, sir. Very true.
So that avoid that. We are educated people. Why do you go for this? Right?
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Next.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Any other questions?
Divakar sir, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Good evening.
Sir, nowadays, the most of the young educated people are, that is suicided. It is a reason of lack of values or any other reason?
So that suicide case is separate topic, sir. It takes time. So actually that Srikanth sir, you know that Chakrapani sir, that is in the group IAS officer.
Yes, sir. I know, sir.
So when I worked in the Board of Intermediate Education as a joint secretary, he was appointed as a committee. We appointed 3-member committee. We appointed 3-member committee to study the suicides in AP state.
Okay.
So Vice Chancellor of Tirupati University and Chakrapani sir and another retired judge of a court.
Okay, sir.
High Court, I think. 3 of them made it as a committee and submitted a report. So that's suicide. That's a different topic, sir. That we'll discuss separately.
Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
Surely, sir. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Sir, any other questions from other participants?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Any other questions? I think.
Yeah.
No more questions, sir.
Coming to close.
Yes, sir. No more questions, is there, sir?
Yeah. Thank you.
No questions from the end of the participants. So
Yes.
over to you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Sushma,
ma'am.
madam. Okay,
Thank you, ma'am. All our patron, Dr. B.G. Dharwad, sir, Principal, KSR College of Education, is a person with a deep sense of analysis and synthesis. So now I request Dr. B.G. Dharwad, sir, to convey the conclusion speech.
Okay, madam.
Over to you, sir.
First of all, a warm welcome and good evening to all for this national webinar. That's Global Sanskrit Forum, Karnataka Prant, collaboration with IQAC Cell of Kanakadasa Shikshana Samitis, KSR College of Education, Belgavi, jointly organizes a national webinar on human values and professional ethics of teachers in the perspectives of NEP 2020. For this webinar, guest of honor, Secretary GSF Delhi, Assistant Professor, Department of Sanskrit, Navanalanda Mahavira, Dr. Rajesh Kumar Mishra ji, Chief Guest, Honorable Secretary Kanakada Shikshana Samiti, Gadag, Sri Ravindranath B. Dandin sir, resource person of today's webinar, Yoga Guru, ex-Joint Secretary, Board of Intermediate Education, Andhra Pradesh, Dr. B. Divakarji, State Convener, GSF Karnataka Prant, Assistant Professor of SR Kanti College of Education, Ilkal, and my dear friend, well-wisher to us, Professor Srikant R. Chitrgi, Coordinator, GSF Karnataka Prant, Assistant Professor, Department of PG Studies and Research in Social Work, SDM College, Ujare, Karnataka, Dr. Dhaneshwari, NAC and IQVC Coordinator, also convener of this webinar, and Assistant Professor of our college, Dr. Sushma A. Narasigowda, and all the faculty members participated, all the delegates, professionals, teachers, students, and invitees to all over India. Once again, welcome to you all. It's a great pleasure to be organizing this webinar with the great help and support of Professor Srikant Chitrgi. A grateful thanks to you, sir.
Thank
you. And also, today's guest of honor of the webinar, Dr. Rajesh Kumar Mishraji, told about the topic concern NEP 2020. According to Vision and Mission document, Sir opines that in future, India become a great knowledge leader, but it will happen in practical with quality education, Sir opines. And resource person of today's webinar, Dr. Divakar Ji, express his views, moral human values. Sir said, serving not in real manner nowadays in society level, political level, and government or officers level, very drastic different. When it comes in practical, very confusion. It will in a true sense with satisfaction or happiness, sir express his views. Then also, it's a great and also the today's webinar is very relevant, and there is an urgent need for the central and state government in this regard. NEP 2020, Karnataka state is the first state in India to implement it. For this, teachers' responsibility is essential. Resource person Dr. Divakarji spoke and asserted that the role of education teacher is important in achieving quality education at the fastest speedy by inculcating human values and maintaining professionalism to the code of ethics. At the beginning, when was the announcement of NEP 2020 by the central government, as the Union Education Minister at that time, Sri Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank ji spoke about NEP 2020, National Education Policy 2020 will bring transformational reforms in school and higher education system in the country with an aim to make India a global knowledge superpower, a minister said. Impact of NEP 2020 and opportunities for stakeholders. The document said, for the teachers, the introduction of professional standards for teachers will clearly outline roles and responsibilities of teachers, competencies required for teachers, and necessary pre-service training aspiring and current teachers to monitor their own capability and development. Reduction in true spent on non-academic tasks and increase in time spent on core academic and teaching responsibilities. Then also document for said for students, increased focus on skill and competency development and building of higher order cognitive, social, emotional skills and 21st century skills, which will build skills required for future work. In this regard, it's a true to need for educators awareness on NEP 2020 said the teacher must be at the center of the fundamental reforms in the education system. Given such an important role to a teacher in the education system, it becomes all the more important to strengthen and refresh the skill base of teachers on a continuous basis. Therefore, bringing teachers to the forefront, NEP 2020 endeavors to enhance the professional standards among the teacher. In this regard, in the webinar, the resource person Dr. Divakarji shared with his professional excellency and experienced administrative knowledge, Sir expressed his views on the moral, human values, and professional ethics are so relevant and fruitful thoughts are discussed. For this, on behalf of all the delegates and our faculty and my own behalf, a grateful thanks to Sir Ji. Namaskar, sir. And very appreciated things, which is GSF is contributed to society, especially to education in terms of organizing such types of webinars, and even offline programs are very, very models to the model one. For this, a grateful thanks to a global Sanskrit forum on behalf of all of us, thanks to forum. With this few words, I conclude my speech. Once again, thank you all. Namaskar.
Thank you,
Over
sir.
to Madam.
Thank you, sir. All beautiful things come to an end, but this end is a new beginning. We now convey our gratitude for this new beginning. So I request Dr. G.R. Kotanur, Madam, Assistant Professor, KSR College of Education, to convey the vote of thanks. Over to you, ma'am.
Yes, madam. Good evening, everyone. Global Sanskrit Forum Karnataka France, collaboration with IQAC Cell of Kanakada Shikshana Samiti, KSR College of Education, Belagavi. Affiliated to Rani Channamma University, Belagavi, Karnataka State, organizing one-day national level webinar. Topic: Human values and professional ethics of teachers in the perspective of NEP 2020. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others. It is my honor and privilege to give the vote of thanks to all of you for making this webinar a success. First of all, I would like to thank guest of honor Dr. Rajesh Kumar Misra, Secretary GSF Delhi and Assistant Professor Department of Sanskrit, Nalanda Mahavihar, Ministry of Culture, Government of India, busiest schedule for gracing the occasion. Thank you, sir. Secondly, I would like to thank our beloved chief guest, Sri Ravindranath Dandin, Secretary, Kanakadasa Shikshana Samiti, Gadag, Karnataka State. In absentee, thank you, sir. I thank today's resource person, Dr. B. Divakar, Yoga Guru, retired Joint Secretary, Board of Intermediate Education, Andhra Pradesh, for his valuable presentation, ideas, and elegance towards the webinar. Thank you, sir. I extend my vote of thanks to Dr. B.G. Dharwad, Principal of KSR College of Education, Belagavi, for his support and encouragement. Thank you, sir. I also extend my gratitude to Dr. Daneswari, GSF Karnataka, France, Assistant Professor, Department of PG Studies and Research in Social Work, SDM College, Gujarat, for her presence and participation in the function. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to thank Professor Srikanth R. Chittargi, State Convener, Assistant Professor, SR Kanti College of Education, Ilkal, Karnataka State, for helping us organizing in the webinar. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
I thank our IQAC coordinator and very good anchor of webinar, Dr. Susma Naraskoda, Assistant Professor of
Thank you, madam.
KSR College of Education, Belagavi, for her efforts, involvement, and elegance towards the program. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to thank Ms. Piyusha P. Nayak, Maharashtra, for Mangala Charana. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to thank Dr. Reena G, Assistant Professor, Delhi University, for Shanti Pata in the webinar. Thank you, ma'am. I extend my hearty vote of thanks to all the principals, teachers, teacher educators, research scholars, and students delegates for their participation in this national level webinar. Last but not the least, a special gratitude to all my colleagues and students for their efforts in making this webinar a grand success. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, madam. Peace is needed for the body, mind, and spirit, and also the past, present, and the future needs to be made peaceful. This is definitely possible by the Shantipata. Hence, I request Dr. Reena Ji, Assistant Professor, Delhi University, to present the Shantipata. Over to you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Reena Ji, Dr. Reena Ji.
Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahe Tejaswani Navadhitamastu Mam Vidvishambhahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Dhanyavad, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. So thank you one and all for making this webinar a grand success. We hope to see the resource persons, the guest of honor, all the delegates, along with Dr. Chittargi sir and madams who are involved in this webinar. So thank you one and all. See you again. Till then, stay